This is the National Radio Local News in English, broadcasting every weekday at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. on the frequencies of AM radio 918 kHz and FM One Phnom Radio 105.70 MHz in Phnom Penh, capital city of the Kingdom of Cambodia. First, here are the new headlines.
Prime Minister Samdech Ichuk Hun Sen appreciates the Cambodian Red Cross mission. South Korea to help train Cambodian police on interventions against terrorism and cross-border crimes. And the ASEAN Plus 3 finance ministers affirm position to fight protectionism and to promote the use of the national currency.
Prime Minister Samdech Moha Senapade Hun Sen expressed here this morning his appreciation for Cambodian Red Cross mission and contribution to local humanitarian activities and international communities. Addressing to the celebration of the 156th anniversary of World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day held at the Cambodian Red Cross headquarters in Phnom Penh under the theme I Love Cambodian Red Cross, Samdech Hun Sen voiced his full support for the celebration theme, saying that love is important for all the people and without love we would not have been united as currently. Samdech Hun Sen also laid stress on the Cambodian Red Cross new goals. During wartime, our Red Cross had different goals, and after the country is in peace, we have new goals to move forward our humanitarian mission, he underlined. The Cambodian Premier highlighted some natural and man-made disasters in some particular countries and encouraged the Cambodian Red Cross to further look at this issue. Samdech Hun Sen also reminded Cambodia's commitment to contribute to maintaining peace in the world by continuing to support the peacekeeping operations under the UN umbrella. Currently, Cambodian Red Cross has been playing a very important and more effective role in response to emergency rescue and humanitarian mission. Besides, Cambodian Red Cross shares some funds for some different nations, reported by Agent Cambodia Press.
The Republic of Korea will help train competent Cambodian police officers on interventions against terrorism, cross-border crimes, cyber crimes, and illicit traps, and on demonstration management. The commitment assistance followed the recent official visit of Cambodian Deputy Prime Minister Samdech Somkeng, Minister of Interior, to South Korea, according to a press release of the Ministry of Interior. Besides the mentioned capacity building of Cambodian police, South Korea also pledged to provide technical assistance to Cambodia's Center for City Traffic Management. Samdech Somkeng paid exposure visit to South Korea from April 30 to May 3rd at the invitation of His Excellency Jin Yung, Minister of Interior and Safety of the Republic of Korea. The visit aimed to get exposed to subnational administrative reform management of social order and security, traffic management, and intervention against terrorism, illicit traps, and cross-border crimes in Korea. During the visit, Samdech Somkeng held talks with His Excellency Jin Yung on public and security collaboration between the two countries and Cambodia's human resource development needs and beyond. The Deputy Prime Minister also engaged in other key events, including visiting Korea National Police Agency, Seoul Police Headquarters, local government official development institute, etc., reported by AKP.
The ASEAN Plus 3 finance ministers and the governors of the central banks voiced their commitment in implementing the rules of multilateral trading and opening in the region. The 22nd ASEAN Plus 3 finance ministers and governors of the central bank meeting was held on May 2nd in Nadi City, Fiji. the finance ministers and the governors of the central banks discuss and exchange views on the current situation and development of global and regional economies and highly appreciated economic growth in the ASEAN Plus 3 region, which is projected to be about 4.6% in 2019 and 4.4% in 2020, thanks to the rapid growth of the domestic demand and investments. The meeting also reviewed the progress of three key initiatives under the ASEAN Plus 3 financial cooperation mechanisms, which included ASEAN Plus 3 macroeconomic research organizations, Chiang Mai Initiative Multilateralism, and Asia Broadening Market Initiative. The meeting approved a number of documents, including the strategic document of ASEAN Plus 3 cooperation, the draft amendment to the Chiang Mai Initiative Multilateralism Agreement, the general guidance on the payment of local currency contribution under the Chiang Mai Initiative Multilateralism, and the 2019 to 2022 medium roadmap of Asia Broadening Market Initiative.
This is the National Radio Local News in English, broadcasting every weekday at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. on the frequency of AM radio 918 kHz and FM Wat Phnom Radio 105.70 MHz in Phnom Penh, capital city of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Our English transmission now comes to a close, and please stay tuned our French transmission in the next program. And thank you for your listening, and goodbye.